In order for you to stay relevant and grow your business and your offers, you need to be knowing the cheat codes. Number one, which is the most important thing that you can be doing, is owning your damn voice. Not only owning your damn voice, owning your it factor, and owning your truth. This feels so simple, but I cannot tell you how many people I see want to be leading. They want to be leading a conversation, yet their mouth is quiet and they're sitting in the background. You have to lead yourself first. Then other people will start to position you as, whoa, this is a thought leader. Whoa, this is somebody who has a strong opinion, an authority figure. You have to be able to own that yourself. And that does not come from anybody else. And so if you're still outsourcing your power to the algorithm and your coach and the this and the that, it's not going to work. The way you lead, especially going into 2024, there's so many people who are excavating their systems, their business, and they're asking, is the way that I've been conducting business working for me? What are the parts that I have to let go? What are the parts that I have to create new again? Cheat code number 2, stay in the creation mode. I do not need to tell you, human, that you are a creator. You are the ultimate creator. You didn't come to earth to come here and take naps. You came here to freaking create. So if there's something that you want to continue to expand on, if there's something that you feel is outdated, this is your opportunity to stay ahead of the curve by being in that constant creation. Think of yourself as an artist, right? Imagine if you heard the same boring, basic music over and over and over from the same artist, and they're not putting anything new out. You're like, okay, great. Let me go ahead and listen to another artist. Well, the same thing happens with your business. I'm sorry to say it this way, but I always tell my students, don't be basic and don't be boring, okay? And stay in your creation mode. This is actually how you garner the attention of many. Cheat code number 3, reinvent yourself. Wait, hold on. I'm going to bring down the permission slip here. Permission slip to reinvent yourself. Somebody who does this the best is the queen herself, Madonna, Cher, even Britney Spears, right? Just constantly reinventing yourself. You have to be able to do this if you want to be leading the conversation. And so what are the things that are not in alignment with you? And how can you let them go so that you can constantly reinvent yourself and your business and your offers? I don't know who told you this line, that you have to have one offer and keep it there forever. Well, I have 3 offers that I've had for a really long time. And so this foundation to your business is a really beautiful thing, but it's not necessary. And also keep in mind, I've had the same 3 offers, but I constantly reinvent them. I constantly make them new. And so I need you to do this in your business. If your sales are always growing and dying, if you are not the same person you were yesterday or the day before, why do you think your business gets to stay the same? You got to learn how to be the pivot king, queen, and goddess of your own business. You have to be able to reinvent yourself time and time and time and time again. But let me guess, you want to just try to get the shortcut and have the one offer that exists and passive income and all of these things that I always hear. Yes, that gets to exist when you have a clear brand. You see, people are going to want to work with you because of what you stand for, not because of your offers and how much money you're making. Think about it like this. People are checking off boxes and they're saying, I agree, I don't agree, I agree, I don't agree. And so think about those things. What are the things that you stand against and what are the things you stand for? That ultimately is what creates the culture of a brand. And so let's just say somebody like Kim Kardashian, she can sell anything, Skims, she can sell a pen, a pencil, a cup. It doesn't matter. It's not about the merch. It's about the brand and the culture that she has built and how people are like, yup, I'm in it. Cheat code number 4, stay in your lane, be consistent, and be who you really are. Some people will say authenticity. Yeah, be who you really are, whatever that is. I like to talk a lot with my hands. Sometimes I curse. It doesn't matter. I am myself through and through. So how are you showing up as your true self, the holy self, the whole self, all of the selves? You gotta be able to stop playing the role. I love when somebody once told me that in order for us to be the most authentic version of ourselves, we have to stop playing the roles, the many roles that we play in our life. So think about it. What are the many roles that you've been playing in your life? And when you merge all of them into one being so that you're constantly the same person in front of your mom, your dad, online, it doesn't matter. You're just who you are. that is ultimately gonna make people fall in love with you, because that's what creates intimacy. I was actually just talking about this with one of my friends, where I was complaining about another friend, and I was saying, I feel like they're not telling me things, like they're not opening up to me, like they're not running to me to tell me the good news or the bad news, and I felt a loss of intimacy. And so that's what actually happens with your business too. If you try to be too perfect, it's gonna repel people. If you don't tell them more about who you are, your mission, your vision, what you stand for, they're gonna feel like, why am I gonna whip out my dollar or my credit card and invest in you when I don't really know you? And if I don't really know you, maybe I don't really actually trust you. People gravitate towards people who they feel they know. And when you are yourself through and through, this is what's gonna help people fall in love with you. And the best part is, you don't need to change a damn thing. Cheat code number 5, double down on what's working. I want you to scan everything that you are doing in your business, and if there's a 1% of something that's working, I want you to put all of your focus there. You see what's the problem is that too many people change their mind. They start to pivot the minute anything starts to go wrong, when for me, that's the complete opposite. I always finish what I start, and I never teach my body to give up. I will change directions. I will absolutely burn to the ground anything that feels unaligned, but the vision is still the same and my goals are still the same, so I'm still going to get to the end goal. So I want you to think of yourself as a tree, and I want you to imagine roots, and I want you to imagine those roots going all the way down into the earth, breaking through the concrete, hugging the core of the earth, and that's how sturdy I want you to become with the thing that you're supposed to be doing, your vision, your dharma, your business, the reinvention, all of the things. I want you to double down on every single thing that is working and release anything that's not. I want you to become the eye of the storm, where there can be a lot of things that are happening around you, but you stay planted, you stay rooted. You may sway, you may bend, but you will not break. Those are the cheat codes in order for you to stay ahead of the curve. Now, coming into 2024, there are so many beautiful things that is going to be emerging from entrepreneurs, but I can tell you the one thing that the accounts and the businesses that are going to thrive all have in common. They have a unique voice. They are creating and leading conversations. They're not afraid to be themselves. They are activating their whole self, the true self, the holy self, and they're allowing themselves to be seen. Humans, I forgot to tell you to hit the bell. I have these videos coming out every single Monday. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel, especially if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a spiritual, mystical being, if you're deciding that you want to start to bring your beautiful gifts onto the online space. This is going to be your home. This is going to be your channel. This is going to be the place where you're going to be able to get free content from me every single week. Go with peace, go with God. See you soon.